Hi everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and I have another treat holder for you. This is in my holiday series, and this one says Grateful for You. It's a little Thanksgiving or fall treat holder. Love these little leaves, but yeah, you can see that I embossed the outside. Isn't that pretty? I love this. This is the honeycomb embossing folder that I used from Stampin' Up, and I used one of our little clothespins, and it opens like that. And actually I was originally going to put a ribbon through here, but I liked it better using the little clothespin. It just gave it a little more of that rustic look, so I decided to use the clothespin to hold it closed. So isn't that cute? I just put some little Hershey's Kisses in there. You can put your favorite treat in there, but this is a really cute, and it's an easy one to do because I'm just using some framelits to make it. So let's get started. You're going to need a piece of, this one is crumb cake, but this original one I did is Tip Top Taupe, and you can see the colors are very close. This is a little bit darker, but this time I'm going to use the crumb cake. So this piece is 5 3/4 by 11, and you're going to cut out 2 of the large Lots of Labels framelits, which is this label here, and it comes in different sizes. It has let me see if I can find the package right here. This is it, and it has all these different sizes in it, and this is the largest one that I'm using, and you cut 2 using your Big Shot. And then what we're going to do, you can actually, just save that other piece, and you could probably cut your extra piece right from here, so that would be the whole piece, because then that other piece that you're going to cut is going to be 4 by 4 3/4, and so this piece would work for that. So you're just going to need this one 5 3/4 by 11 piece for the whole project. Okay, so then I already did that because I wanted to do some things ahead to make it a little bit quicker. And so these 2 I ran through my Big Shot with the honeycomb embossing folder, which is this embossing folder from Stampin' Up. And so we get this little textured look to it, which I think is really fall looking to me. And then what we're going to do now is, let me grab my trimmer and my paper cutter here. So what we're going to do with this, let me get that in the view here, is what we're going to do is we're going to cut one end from, it has a little indentation right here, and you're going to just cut it straight across. Line that up on your trimmer, and then you're just going to cut the one end off just like that, and it makes it square. And then we're going to do the same with the other piece because we're going to need them both to be flat. So that's all to that. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to score 1 inch on each of these sides here. So we're just going to score 1 inch on this one, and then on the other one also 1 inch. So that's it for that. So now let me grab the other piece, and this piece again is 4 by 4 3/4. And what we're going to do on the 4 3/4 side, we're going to score it at 1. Let me make sure this is the, okay, we're going to score it at 1. And then we're going to score it at 3 3/4. And then you're going to turn it to the 4 side and score it at 1 1/2. And then at 2 1/2. And this is going to make our inside piece. Okay, we're done with that. And let me grab my little scissors here. And what we're going to do is we are going to just cut up these score marks to the first score mark. We're going to do the same on the other side. And I do want to cut in, but do it on this middle piece. Just cut in a little bit. It folds up a lot nicer. So just make it like a little V. Do the same on this side. And then we're going to sharpen our score marks and we're ready to put it together. So let's just sharpen these up. I'm going to grab some fast fuse. Let me grab a piece of paper here real quick because I don't want to get glue all over my tabletop. And let's see, we're going to put it on the inside here. And we're going to lift that up, line it up. And then we're going to put some on the inside of this one. And the bottom of the box is as simple as that. Okay, now what we'll do on this piece, make sure you got your embossing the way you want it. If you want it, you know, it to be indented, you can use that side. I want the outside to be the more textured side. And then we're just going to attach this to the bottom. And when you line these up, line them up and just leave it a little bit before your score mark because you need room for this to, you want it to be able to move. And then we're going to put adhesive in the center here just to hold the inside of the box on. Line it up, press that down, and there you have it. Look how quick and easy that is. Now the next thing I did is I used my leaflets, framelits. I used a lot of framelits on this because I love using these framelits. It makes things so quick and easy. This is the leaflets framelits. It has several leaves in it. Look at all those leaves. And I just used some Tangerine Tango, some Old Olive, and some Daffodil Delight, and I cut out 3 different sizes. And I used some of my Tombow adhesive. I actually spritz these with water and alcohol. I have a bottle that I use right here, and I spritz it, and then I crinkle them all up, and I just let them dry. And it takes a few minutes for them to dry, but the alcohol does speed that up. That's why I use a little bit of alcohol in it. And I used some linen thread, and I made a little bow and tied the bow on to the piece of linen thread, just like that. So let's go ahead and do our stamping. And again, I used our tags and labels framelits for this, and some Very Vanilla. And this is the tags and labels I used, but this is the framelit set I'm going to show you because look at, you get so much for your money when you use this. And I already cut out one of the tags. Okay, so here is the framelit that I used in the tag that I cut out. Normally I would stamp it first on my Very Vanilla and then cut it out, but I wanted to speed this up once again. And I'm going to use some soft suede. And the Grateful for You is from this A Little Something stamp set. And you've seen me use this Trick or Treat and these little spiders already for some of my Halloween projects. So let's go ahead and stamp that. Hopefully I'll be able to line it up good. Okay, and I'm going to put it towards the bottom so that I have room for my leaves. So there we have it. Isn't that cute? And then we'll grab one of our clothespins. These are our natural clothespins. And I'm going to put the tag on and then set the leaves on top. If you want to attach this with a little glue dot, you can do that, but you don't really need to. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog barking. I don't know what her problem is. But she sounds like she's irritated over something. But anyway. Okay, and then just stick your little clothespin on there. And you can scoot those over. So it's as simple as that. Look how cute. And they go so easy because you're using Framelits for everything. So if you need any supplies for this project, you can go to my blog at stampingwiththemore.com. I'll list all the supplies on my blog. I'll list the dimensions again. And I post my video also on my blog. So everyone have a blessed day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.